All right, good morning. Here we are on this beautiful Monday, and if it's a beautiful Monday and it's 9:30 right on the dot, it's time for Downtown on Tap. Well, we have several stars now, but starring the ever popular Liz Petrie.
Good morning.
How are
I'm great.
you?
How are you?
Doing fine. Now, we were introduced to this next gentleman over here
Yes,
with
yes.
April Nesbitt. Wasn't it April?
Yeah, it was April.
Yeah, that's right. During one of the things, and I call him a quasi kind of guy, but you know him better as
Matthew Pierce.
Welcome, Matthew.
Yes.
Thanks. How are you doing today?
Good. How about yourself?
Good.
We-
It's not too hot outside yet, so I can live with that.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're looking good. Well, you wear a t-shirt, so that helps. You're one of those kind of guys
Yeah, we're going to have to get used to him
because
because he is our new executive director for Downtown Statesville Development Corporation.
as well as being still assistant city manager.
No.
That's gone.
So I was never assistant city manager. I was
Oh.
assistant to the city manager. So assistants.
Did you ever watch
manage-
The Office?
Assistants manage people and departments. I managed projects.
Okay.
So
Matthew had his
also
hand
made
in
I also made a
everything.
lot less money.
But now
nice.
he's going to manage DSTC.
Yeah.
Which is and hats off to Liz. In between time, Liz did an admirable job of keeping us on track.
Well, I had a lot of help. I have a great board of directors, and I had some interim executive directors and great committees that got us through a trying time. But now here we are in the new era of DSTC. So,
Wow, I like that. The
Yes.
new era.
yes, we are now partners with the city, even more so than we were before, and
Mhm.
we're excited.
So here we are in the middle of July. What's going on?
Oh gosh, we are right in the middle of Friday After 5 season, of course.
Yes.
Piedmont Healthcare Friday After 5. That was great. The Piedmont
job.
Healthcare Friday
Friday
After
After
5
5.
season.
Yeah.
We were just talking about what wonderful partners we have with Piedmont Healthcare.
Good morning,
And
Jeff Smith. Good
that's
morning.
right. That's right. But yes, we do have our next concert coming up on August 1st, and that is
Mm-hmm.
the Y2K Kids 2000s and up music. So I know that sounds like it's new music, but it's not. That's 25 years of music right there.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. So please come on out for that. We are looking for some volunteers. It is fun to volunteer at a Piedmont Healthcare Friday After 5 if you've never done it. You really only have to sell tokens, maybe check some IDs, sell some beer and wine. It's a fun thing to do. So please sign up and come help us. You can do that on the Friday After 5 website.
Yes, indeed.
So
And if I
Roll-
can say, it's a great way to get to know folks in the community. One of the first ways I started plugging in to Statesville when I came in here in 2018 was working at one of our events. Like I was just schlepping stuff around, and that's how
Yeah.
eventually I got to know people and got to do what I'm doing today.
Pushing trash receptacles and
and empty beer containers. Like
yes.
it was
recycling.
what was the old beer one?
Hops and Harmony.
Hops and Harmony. Yeah,
Oh.
somebody had to somebody had to pour out the water plus beer buckets, and so that was me.
Honestly, my first real memory of getting to know Matthew was he always comes and volunteers for the 5:30 a.m. shift at Pumpkin Fest.
Oh, it's a great group of. There's a lot of similarity year over year,
Mhm.
and so people for the first couple of years you only saw them there, but it was nice because then you knew how they worked, right? And at
Oh, yeah.
5:30 in the morning, you really want to have some sense of how people are, right?
And we do have a very core group that show up at 5:30 a.m. and that is the not fun job.
Right.
But you get the fresh coffee and donuts from Daylight Donuts, and John usually brings us breakfast from the grill. And
Absolutely.
yeah, so that's good stuff.
It's good.
But let me go through. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors actually for our Piedmont Healthcare Friday After 5. If
All
you
right.
don't mind letting me go through the list, I
Thanks.
always love to give them some love. So our headliner is Piedmont Healthcare. Our presenting sponsor is Flow Automotive of Statesville. We love those guys. Got to go to the Lincoln dealership, by the way, a couple weeks ago. It is nice in there.
How about that?
Yeah. Our entertainment sponsors are And I said Lincoln. I did not mean Lincoln.
That's okay.
I'm going to get right now. Randy Marion's going to kill me. Randy Marion of Automotive of Statesville, Duncan Heating and Air. Our hospitality sponsors are Doosan Bobcat, Denso Manufacturing, Southern Oncology Specialist, and MBA Roofing. Our street sponsors are Allen Tate Realtors, Kiwani Scientific Corporation, R. Gregory Jewelers, Aether Air, and Centralina Realty. Our in-kind sponsors are WAME Radio,
We're so
Soundcheck
kind.
Live, Home Run Markets, City of Statesville, Mitchell Community College, The Essence on Broad, and Iredale Free News. And then, of course, it is hosted by the Greater Statesville Chamber of Commerce and Downtown Statesville Development Corporation. So
Mhm.
love our sponsors. And then really quickly, we also, applications are out for the Fall Fine Art Crawl, which is coming up on Saturday, September 20th. Sponsored by Cordian Wealth, which is Nick Gilliam. He has been a huge sponsor for us for the last 4 or 5 years. And then also Jenkins Cleaners. Kevin's always been great with us. And then Merrill Lynch.
All those good folks.
So that's what we got coming up here in the next couple of months downtown. So, but there's always a reason to come downtown, our wonderful shops and restaurants and other things going on, which brings us to our first guest. I'll let Matthew talk for a little while because he's got to get used to it. Shutting me up.
No, happy to do it.
You're like brothers from another mother.
I
think people are
shaved, so
looking
I
at
didn't
this.
actually take my beard off today, so that people at home would be confused.
Very nice.
Right?
Very,
Like, so
very
which
nice.
one is which? No, so Jason Cole, along with Andy, run several restaurants downtown that I want him to talk about here in a second, and what are maybe the best onion rings I've ever had in my entire life.
Oh my.
Oh yeah, a Broad Street Burger. I was thinking about it's mac and cheese day.
Oh
right?
yeah.
And I thought, I don't even know if you guys have mac and cheese because after I had the onion rings the first time, I literally tried nothing else in 6 years. Right? They're that good.
They have
So-
lobster mac and cheese at the quarter, don't you?
Yeah, it's really good too.
So tell us about all the shops you've got downtown, including the newest one you've got.
Well, our newest spot is Tilt Beachcade. It's I guess kind of a throwback to when times were simpler and growing up and just enjoying doing nothing. You can we've got it's a great arcade. It's got that great it's a feeling of, a beach arcade. So if you're on the Strand in Myrtle Beach or whatever, and you wander to an arcade, so you've got skee ball and you've got basketball and you got arcade games and you got the claw games and
It's got to smell like the beach arcade, though. Have you got that yet?
no.
There's It's a beachy, fishy, sandy
What's
smell.
okay, I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about the late night beach arcade.
No.
And then you're like, no, you don't want it to smell like quite like that. But
No, doing that.
no, we're working on our aroma techniques.
Oh, very nice.
So,
Suntan lotion and
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
that's
Vegas-
more what you want to go for.
Vegas blows oxygen. We're going to blow copper tone. So, but yeah, so we got some, fantastic, beachy boat cocktails, some good beer. The menu is just easy comfort food, just fun stuff. We got sliders and pizzas and hot dogs, just fun stuff that you can munch on while you're, beating, your buddy in air hockey or
Right.
playing throwback pinball machines. The pinball machines are awesome.
I bet.
We got some fun games in there. That's the new one. The one before that that we opened, I guess it's about a year and a half ago, is the Quarter. It's a New Orleans style restaurant where Unwind used to be. It was on the backside of Twisted Oak.
I always thought of it as like a speakeasy type of place.
It
Very-
has
very
that little bit of a
vibe,
feel.
yeah.
Intimate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great word, and it is always packed.
Oh yeah.
We have been very blessed. It has been very popular. We've got some, our chef that cooks there is phenomenal. He can really do it. Our staff in general, and not just at the Quarter, at all of our places, we couldn't be happier with the folks that we've got that work with us. So
you have like crawfish and etouffee
Yep.
and all that stuff.
all of that good stuff.
Really?
And the most important part, we have the beignets.
Oh,
The beignets
That's it.
are
Fire.
we
Mm.
we
Very
get-
authentic.
they're very good. They're very good.
They come. You can get them with the seafood dip.
Oh
at
yeah.
the beginning of the meal, and then you get them as dessert at the end of the meal.
Yeah. Then we got savory and sweet options of the meal.
Oh,
So,
very nice.
And they make a killer cocktail. Well, Twisted Oak too has a very great bourbon selection.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably one of the things you're very well known for at Twisted.
mhm.
But then down at the Quarter too, you can get a really good old fashioned.
Yeah.
Obviously, she's an expert.
Yeah. Hey, look, we love folks that love to come in and have a good cocktail and enjoy some food and hang out. I mean, we, like I said, we've been very blessed. Everybody's been very receptive and
Right.
very supportive of all of our places. So we appreciate that. And then you've got, Broad Street Burger and Twisted Oak, which I'm assuming pretty much everybody in town knows about those places by now.
They're staples in town.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Broad Street Burger, we opened in 2017. And
Has it been that long?
yeah.
Mhm.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, so the openings for Broad Street and the openings for Twisted Oak were very different. Twisted Oak,
Yes.
Twisted Oak was a fire drill of the worst order, and then Broad Street, we were not expecting Broad Street to be as popular as it was right off the bat. I mean, we had to close in the middle of the day just to re-prep, and we had the cameras at the front that
Yeah.
would show up down the sidewalk,
Yeah.
and people would line up the street, and we're like, oh my gosh.
So is that what kind of feeling does that give you? Like a panic feeling, or
Yeah.
like, oh my God, we're so good?
No.
Everybody loves it.
No, it's 1000% panic. Yeah, how are we going to do this? But again, we've had some, and not just now, but through the years, we've had some great folks work with us, and people who can do amazing things in the kitchen and with customers, and we appreciate all of them.
Well, you have management staff that has been with you forever, so that says something to you and Andy's credit that you've been able to keep them.
Oh, that'd be Andy's credit.
Yeah.
It's in spite of me, but yeah. Andy.
Hope you're listening, Andy.
Yeah. So
Give credit where credit is due.
Yeah. Look, 100%. So.
Well, so back to the Beachcade. So what made you? I mean, I know you've been thinking about this barcade kind of thing for a while. You talked about expanding Broad Street, maybe doing it there. So what made you decide that Tilt was the way to go? And
well, for one, so when Smoking was there,
Mhm.
it was the theme we loved, but we thought, it's a spot that we didn't want to mess with Broad Street too much.
Yeah.
Broad Street was doing great. I mean, we going back to the pandemic, which, the ugly P word, we came out much stronger on the backside of that than we were going into it, which just threw us for a complete loop.
Wow.
Which is fantastic. But we didn't want to fool around too much with Broad Street, because it was doing, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Now, you give it minor tune-ups. That's getting a tune-up today, as a matter of fact.
Love the new POS system, by the way.
Yeah, you and me both.
Yeah.
Everybody, about 80 or 90 of us, we love the new POS system.
It's great.
But we want to do something fun, and I know there are a couple other places that were similar in downtown Statesville, but we were aiming and shooting to cater to a different crowd, a different demographic, and we still offer spaces for younger folks to come in up to 8 o'clock. We want to kind of give an older group, 18 and older, 21 and older. We wanted to give them a place to kind of have a spot in downtown Statesville to kind of hang out and do their thing. So
Now, is the bar still on the other side, or is that all part of Tilt?
It's one long skee ball thing. Like, you gotta get past the.
yeah, you have to score a certain score
Like a
before
shuffle-
we can even
like a
serve
shuffleboard.
them.
I got
You gotta get at least to 21.
Yeah.
I understand that. Very nice. I do want to ask I know you have pre-made questions, but I go off the chain. What makes you decide what kind of restaurant to put in a town? I mean, what made you decide? Well, first of all, was Twisted Oak, which I call Twisted Sister. First of all, you had that, and So why choose that type? And then you said Broad Street Burger. Why should we? How do you pick that? How do you know somebody's going to like that?
Well, Twisted Oak, it has such a wide. We start off with Twisted Oak because we could do anything we wanted to do there, and I was coming from a franchise background, where this is how we do this, and this is how we do this, and this is how we do this, and then you give us a bunch of money, and
Right.
you keep what's left. So we wanted that blank slate. We wanted to be able to do, if we want to do a Cajun inspired dish like the Twisted Cajun Pasta, or we want to do a Southern shrimp and grits, or we want to do steaks, or whatever we wanted to do. It gave us that blank slate, which was great for us in the beginning because, we didn't, like I said, I came from a franchise background and there was no blueprint for us.
No.
Broad Street Burger actually came from our chef at Twisted Oak. He was the one that suggested, hey, why don't we look at doing this? And Eric, who was with us for several years, I mean, just a fantastic chef. He could cook, so that's pretty much how we ended up with Broad Street Burger. The quarter, the New Orleans style, that was Andy and I. And really and truly, we almost did that where Smoking Southern was, where Tilt is now. It was. We thought about doing it then back in late 2019, early 2020, but we settled for the Caribbean style because we thought, well, that's something different, Mexican, Caribbean, just that kind of like that fusion. Some things go great, and some things are good, but they're not great. And so when you're trying to be great in everything, you keep plugging.
And I like where the quarter is, though. I like it.
The quarter,
it's so
cozy. As far as like the interior and feels go, I love the interior of the quarter. Like AJ, I love the feel in there. But I guess I feel that way every time we do something. Oh, I love it in here. Oh, I love it in here. I think I like it in here better than the last place. But the truth is, it's like, trying to pick your favorite kid. For me, that's not hard because I only have the one. So I have one favorite kid. But when it comes to the restaurants, they're all special in their own way. The first, whatever.
Which one's the quirkiest?
The quirkiest.
That's a real question.
Honestly, I would probably say Twisted Oak.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you've got a wide variety in there, and you have a theater. It would be like Vegas.
Well, I know. I love Vegas. And we have tossed around the idea of doing, those Vegas nights, those whatever. But
variety shows.
Showgirls.
Those.
Billy.
Okay.
Any kind of shows, really.
Oh, okay.
But the thing that's been the most popular that we've had the best success with in there have been beach music, which to me, I grew up on that, like riding in the back of the car. My parents listened to beach music. So that's got that down home feeling to me anyway. So, but we've had some great shows in there.
Oh yeah. So one of the questions that is actually a really good question. You two have repeatedly invested in Downtown Statesville. So I guess why? Or what made you think of that?
Well, there are a million reasons. I think we were talking just a little bit ago that when I left, I was pretty sure I was never coming back to Statesville when I left to go to college.
Where'd you go, by the way?
I'm a Wolfpacker at NC State.
Yeah.
NC State. We are so close to kickoff.
Yeah.
And when you leave and you think, there's really nothing for me there. Obviously family, and you come back to visit, but then you get a little older and you're like, man, Statesville's actually a great place to live, and Statesville's a great place to raise a family. And so the more that rolls around and you're like, well, what can we do to make it a better place? What can be our part? We know this town better than we know Moxville or Salisbury, and we've been approached about going to those places and doing things there, but I feel like we know Statesville.
Yeah.
I mean, most of our customers are from Statesville. We hear what they ask for. We hear what their likes and their dislikes are. And I feel like after almost 12 years, we know we have a better grasp of what Statesville wants versus a Mooresville or Moxville or Salisbury or places like that. So,
Don't you feel like when you opened Twisted that the timing was right? Because like I know when I opened Maestro, I felt like the timing was right to be starting in downtown. Like we knew that it was going to blow up.
well, Streetscape I think had just finished
Yep.
when we opened. And honestly speaking, I didn't spend a bunch of time downtown prior to that.
Yeah.
But the downtown, and there were a lot of businesses that had a really rough time through the streetscape.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate that, but it really did beautify downtown. Like downtown Statesville is a gorgeous place.
It was a game changer.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I agree with you 100%. It was a great time. It was like, ending up in Tombstone right at the beginning of the
Yeah.
of
Right
the
when
rush.
right when
Yeah.
Wyatt was cleaning it up.
Yeah. So it was.
What was that like again?
You heard me.
It was the gestures I wanted.
Just getting my
But yeah,
guns
so
out.
Statesville's been very good to us, and I agree. It was a good time to get started and get set down. So
And we appreciate your investment to help keep us going in the right direction.
well, we appreciate all the support that we've gotten throughout the years from all the organizations, DSTC and the chamber, and all this, and the customers. So it's been very good, and we appreciate it. So.
I always talk about to people, well, Liz is a good one. She took that leap and said, we're going to open a business. And you people who take a leap of faith and try to open a business and make it go, you got that. That's fabulous. And you took a huge leap because a restaurant's not cheap to open and operate. So
No, it's not. I will say this.
and
I
then
will
you
say
got
this.
4 of them.
Yeah.
So anyway,
We that very first one, Twisted Oak, that was I mean, we heard from many people, you're doing what? You're
Yeah.
in Statesville? Why?
And to take over Black Angus because
you got rid of all the dead heads.
yeah,
All
those
all
animals.
the dead
There
animals.
were 82 of them.
Were there really?
82.
Oh, you
you
have
missed
no
that.
idea.
Yeah.
Are there pictures of this
Oh,
somewhere?
Oh, I'm sure.
Like
yeah.
Steve
There was-
Hill at a minimum.
So, when you walk in the door, the wine bar right there. So there was like a 10-foot alligator
Yeah.
just hanging over that bar.
Yeah.
you should have kept that for the quarter. I feel like that would have been
Yeah.
I mean, if we had been able to look a decade into the
Yeah,
future, we
right?
would have done
Yeah.
That's marketing.
Yeah.
that.
Oh, that place was crazy, but it was so popular
Oh, absolutely.
back in the day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, we would.
It's where
It's where we went for my
everybody
high school
had their
graduation
prom
dinner.
Yeah.
and
So,
I was gonna
Yeah.
say proms were very popular back in
Yeah.
2002.
yeah, yeah.
But-
So, I mean, it was an establishment in Statesville. I mean, it was a landmark. So, yeah, that's big shoes to fill.
yeah.
So, yeah, and on top of that, everybody telling you, I don't think that's going to work.
Exactly.
I don't think that's going to.
Statesville's
what are
not
you
going
gonna
to
do after
support that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, time and time again.
But,
Glad you
but then
didn't
by the
listen.
time Broad Street came around, and oh my gosh, what you did to that building is just amazing. That number one.
Well, that was a lot of that was the landlord. The landlord did a lot of work in that building. So, but
But that renovation was just
Yeah.
first off.
That started a bunch of other renovations.
It did.
which
It did. It was
good.
another. It was just another jumping off point. But yeah, and to have that restaurant, the location, everything, just perfect. I just can't say enough for
Well,
what
thank
you've
you.
done.
Thank you.
That's why you're a Main Street champion.
Well, there you go.
Full circle, right there.
There we
That's
go.
right. It
Did-
should give you a head to hang on the wall somewhere.
I know.
That's going to be in our new office.
It'll be mine
Oh,
It'll
okay.
it'll just be mine hanging on the office. So
So, well, congratulations on, and thank you for all the good stuff that you and Andy do.
thank you very much.
For a while, I thought you and Andy were husband and wife, but we found out that wasn't true at all.
No, we fight more than that.
I was going to
Yeah.
say, after hearing the arguments, no, I'm just kidding. But it's really good. So, what else is we need to talk about downtown? We
I-
good? Ready to
Sir?
go?
No, the office is the publicly visible portion of the office in the Civic Center is set up. That's nice.
Oh, really? Is it
Yeah,
now?
yeah.
Yeah, just don't open the door.
Just don't open my door, right? So the concession I made, I was like, look, I have an office still in the city, not permanently, but I have an office in City Hall. So I'm like, okay, I can at least be downtown, walk across the street for things.
Mm.
This needed a space, and some of our contract staff needed a space. So I'm like, let's get them set up, make this livable. But to make that livable, all the stuff, including the 40 plus years of files, had to go somewhere, and most of them are in my office right now. And so, heaven help us if it sparks, because it's going to go up fast.
Well, the basement of the Vance, it's nothing there. So,
Fair enough.
head right in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I'm going to go down there whenever I need to get a file.
Is the-
I'm
is the
not
pool
going
still
in
down
there.
there?
I think it is, as far as I know.
heard the pool's still down
Yeah.
You
Oh,
just
yeah.
Throw all the stuff in there and fill it in.
there. That's true.
Okay,
Now let's talk about a restaurant in there, but that's another thing.
I think there's room for 2 restaurants.
There
in
probably
Vance.
is. That's right.
Yeah, and they have that huge commercial kitchen.
Yeah, we actually had our wedding reception was at the Vance.
Really?
Yeah,
Have I
Wow.
never heard that story? Did your pictures turn out?
I guess. Oh, you mean is it haunted?
Yeah. Did
Oh,
your
yeah.
pictures? Do your pictures have little things in them?
Oh no,
and-
we were before cameras. We've been married a long time. We were before. You had to
Oh, I
stand really still,
cannot.
and the
Yeah.
guy was under the hood.
It's like
Wait
a
till the next time I
Yeah,
see your
yeah,
wife.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Always good to
Thanks,
see you.
Billy. Thank you,
Thank you.
Jason. Thanks, Ron.
You will.
There you
Did we have
are.
QR codes and everything
We did,
today?
yeah.
Yay. So
Oh.
you can see everything you want to see.
That's right. On Facebook or YouTube.
That's right.
Your pick.
DowntownStatesville.com if you need any information about downtown.
Sounds good. All right. It's 2 minutes till 10.